So Booger is a bobok owl. If I'm not wrong, they're the smallest species of owl in Australia. He was unfortunately brought in yesterday evening, and I think he was found by a member of the public. So it's found by the side of the road. We do suspect that he might have been hit by a car, as unfortunately many of these birds sometimes are susceptible to. On examination, we found that he had unfortunately sustained a fracture to one of the bones in his left wing. You can see here, this is a view of the ulna that's been broken here and here. We've taken some measurements just to ensure that we've got the appropriate sized implants and pins. And today we'll be doing the surgery to try and place a little metal pin in it to stabilize the bone and to give it the adequate support that it needs while it heals. So usually, in the best case scenario, a couple of weeks with good support will be more than enough to help this bone recover back to a nice, strong, stable state. The fracture unfortunately seems quite extensive. It is broken in a couple of spots, but fortunately on the x-rays it looks like it's one that should be quite appropriate to fix with surgical intervention. Yeah, so we've just exposed the fracture site, one of the first fracture sites where we'll be starting. And one thing we have here is what we call an intramedullary pin. So this is a stiff metal rod that we will place through the center of the bone. And if you catch all the fragments in the right place, it's got the stability and the strength to hold it steady while the wing repairs itself over a bit of time. Because of the impact from the vehicle and because of the broken bones in there, it's already looking quite inflamed and there's a lot of bruising going on, a little bit of bleeding that's happened into the surrounding tissue. So now we've just placed the pin through the 3 fragments of the ulna. I'm pretty happy with how it feels and how it looks here according to the site. But it's always good to make sure to double check with some good x-rays of the wing, just to ensure that all the pieces are aligned well and that the implant is just the right distance into the bone before we close everything up and wake our friend up. We're just going to stitch up the incisions that we've made, give him a bit of a clean and then wake him up. All right, so pins in place. Let's do the honors. So surgery for little Booger was a success. We were really happy with how everything went. I was really happy with how the pin placement was. X-rays all looked good and now the bandage is in place. They'll give him an extra bit of support and stability there. He's had some really good pain relief, and so now just with a little bit of time, good rest here in this nursery with round-the-clock care from our lovely nurses, we can ensure that he'll have everything that he'll need to remain comfortable while we wait for that wing to do its job and heal up well. In about a couple of weeks' time, we should be, if everything goes as planned, okay to remove the pin and then see how he goes with a little bit of rehabilitation and just to get the strength back in those wings again. And with any luck, our friend will soon be out there in the wild again, flying free as ever.